The major thing is the State Assembly should adhere to the directives of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court gave 3 major rulings. The major areas that I talked about is, first, the presentation of the appropriation bill to the Assembly. Secondly, that the governor should recognize the Amewule-led Assembly. Thirdly, that the governor should, the Assembly should sit unhindered, inclusive of both the Okonjo-Iweala-led Assembly and that of Amewule. Now, what about messages that came afterwards? It's not in the law, there is something called it, I'm not a lawyer, but for what I hear, they call it obiter dictum. It means that these are just mere words. That is, part of the judgment. It's not a judgment, but it is something mere word that was said after the judgment and can be challenged in court. And that word cannot stand. The major thing that was addressed is representation of the budget, that of the recognition of Amewule-led ESCO, and the inclusion and the sitting of the other assemblies. So the Amewule-led legislative assembly members are running away from the presentation of the budget deliberately because their paymaster must have directed them not to receive it, just to frustrate the governance, to frustrate governance in the state, so that there will be static. The government will be, will be static. There will be no functionality. There will be no expenditure. That way, most of the people will be, will be compared or will be.
Mr. Jackrich, good to hear that the aspect of taking the anger towards the wealth of the nation is off the table. Now, if the House of Assembly chooses not to reconvene to consider this budget, what kind of other pressure do you think Rivers people can put on both the governor and the lawmakers to reach a compromise? Because you have taken a side and other people have taken another side. So how can you put pressure on both parties to reach a compromise for the sake of Rivers people?
That
sorry,
are you with me? Can you hear me now?
Please.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes,
very
you
well.
can
Go
proceed.
ahead.
They will not, because what they want is to compel the governor to give them certain positions by the former governor, who thinks that he is the demigod, is now the Adolphus Hitler of Nigeria. He's now the Adolphus Hitler. If you look at the beard he keeps now, you will see that this is a different person, very wicked and evil man. He wants to
Jackrich, we will not allow. Sorry, Jackrich, Mr. Jackrich.
Okay.
Sorry, you can't use such languages on air here.
Worse than this now. He just came online. He was on air insulting a whole ethnic nationality. What are you talking about? The man is a tyrant. He's now the Adolphus of Nigeria. In fact, as I speak to you, my life is under threat. He has come.
Thank you,
we'll
Mr.
come back to you,
Mr.
Jackrich.
They're planning to apprehend him, to assassinate him.
Mr. Obiagu,